very good morning and welcome to Athavan newspaper highlights. Today Thursday, 26th of May 2016. This is Edward Udedas Devasagayam Pillai with the highlights of today's English newspapers. As usual, we have three newspapers for the highlights: Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline of the Daily Mirror says, Navy warns action taken against Eastern Province CM Nazir. The Navy yesterday handed a report to the Defence Ministry requesting action be taken against Eastern Province Chief Minister Nasir Ahmad for allegedly rebuking a naval officer at an event at the Sambur Mahavidyalaya on Friday. A video of the CM rebuking a naval officer who was the compere at an event at the Sambur Mahavidyalaya went viral recently. Eastern Province Governor Austin Fernando and US Ambassador Atul Kesap also attended the event as chief guests. Navy Commander Ravindra Vijayaratne yesterday said that he handed over a report on the incident to the Defence Secretary Karnasena Hettiarachchi. Bubudu Jagoda arrested, released. Frontline Socialist Party Secretary Bubudu Jagoda and its member Sujit Kuruvitta, who had been arrested by the Mardana police, were released on 100,000 rupees personal bail with two sureties of each of them by the Maliganda magistrate Prasanna D. Alvis yesterday. Another highlight says, uncertainty over reason for elephant attack. The Ukrainian national who had been killed by a wild elephant's attack in Habarana had attempted to take a photograph with the elephant, the Wildlife Conservation Department said yesterday. Speaking to the Daily Mirror, Wildlife Health Management's director, Dr. Tharaka Prasad, said it had not yet been officially proved whether the photograph was a selfie or not. It has been reported that the foreigner had been killed on Tuesday and his female companion was injured by the wild elephant's attack while they were on the Habarana Sigiriya road, he added. Eastern Province Governor rejects allegations. Commenting on the allegations made by the Eastern Province Chief Minister alleging that EP Governor Austin Fernando was frequently undermining the CM's authority, the governor said he was a protocol-minded man and respected everybody. I respect everybody. I do not accept any of his allegations and therefore it is still with him, he said. With that, let's move to Daily News. The main headline of the Daily News says, EP Chief Minister's Get Out of Here outburst. Navy demands action. Report on incident sent to Defence Secretary. Governor says he knows his protocol. Another highlight says, President leaves for G7 summit. President Maithripala Sirisena left for Japan yesterday to participate in the G7 summit to be held in Iseshima. He is the first Sri Lankan leader to take part in the G7 summit at the invitation of Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. As an outreach partner, President Sirisena is participating in this summit on an official invitation made by Japanese Prime Minister. This is the first time a Sri Lankan leader has been invited to the summit. Another highlight says, Cabinet approval to establish Office of Missing Persons. The Cabinet of Ministers on Tuesday approved the establishment of an Office for Missing Persons. The office will help several thousand families of missing persons across Sri Lanka to discover the fate of their loved ones and the circumstances under which they were missing. MR's security officers. 72 financial institutions ordered to provide details. Colombo Additional Magistrate Nishant Piris yesterday ordered general managers of 72 commercial banks and financial companies to submit reports to the FCID regarding financial and property transactions done by 3 security officers of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. The main headline of the Ceylon Today says, Speaker ashamed of MP's behaviour. Speaker Karu Jayasuriya said in Parliament yesterday he was ashamed of the behaviour of MPs in the House and warned them that he would be compelled to take disciplinary action against them for using obscene language and grabbing documents from senior officials of Parliament if those responsible for such offences did not apologise in the House. Use of obscene language. Harin says sorry. Minister of Telecommunications and Digital Infrastructure Harin Fernando apologized in Parliament yesterday for his use of obscene language in the House on 18 May. The minister apologized for his failure to uphold the dignity of Parliament and resorting to the use of foul language in the House, adding that he regretted and repented the fact that he did err and assured Parliament that there would be no repetition of such behavior by him. Josita fights shy of FCID. wanted for further interrogation. The FCID, which is conducting inquiries into the alleged misappropriation of state funds in the process of establishing the CSN TV station during the tenure of the previous regime, has decided to further question Yositha Rajapaksa concerning 50-odd emails addressed to him and retrieved from a computer at CSN by the police, sources said. FCID sources said, though Rajapaksa was summoned to appear before the FCID last morning, he had failed to turn up even by 1 p.m. FCID sources said they had summoned 24 former officials of state institutions for questioning and recording statements on misappropriation of state funds during the previous administration. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to other newspaper highlights.